Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is Soul Calibur on Sega's Dreamcast. It's the dream boat of a console. Here's the Sega logo, blue on white. Beautiful. Here we have Namco's logo. The legend will never die, Soul Calibur. And we've loaded the game from the slot in A1. And here's the Namco logo. Again with a guy reading it for you, so I don't have to. Soul Calibur is a 1v1 fighting game in the arcade style. We are charging across a desert plain into the sunset, burning our retinas out as we hit our shins on all manner of weaponry casually discarded into the wasteland to capture hobbyist joggers by surprise as they cut their shins up. There's a sword with an eye in it. God damn it. Now I've seen everything. Here we have a spike reaching skywards, opening a portal to fun. And here is Mr. Fun, Mitsurugi, slashing and hacking against invisible enemies. And Zhanghua doing the same thing, but in a Chinese sword style. Here's the main dude, Astaroth, my favourite character in the Soul Calibur franchise. And what's this lady's name? Can't remember, but she's got a sword that's like a whip. And here's Safisha just having a bit of sit down in the field whilst the clouds drift past in the sky, very dreamy. There's a low-res background there. Cervantes is not happy about that. He's not happy that he's been put on a background which is made out of 3 pixels. Here is Voldo doing a crab run, and Maxi, the button the mashiest nunchuck character in any game ever. Yes, there's an amazing array of characters to play in Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast, each with their own specialist martial arts. Killick here has a powerful staff which he'll knock your teeth out with. It's got like metal ends. And Nightmare is just a brute with a massive sword and a hand with only 2 fingers, but it's a hand that's bigger than the rest of his body. That's crazy, isn't it? Where's that woman's name with a sword with? Can't remember. Anyway, there's a 3D logo there. Mitsurugi was looking panicked. The 3D logo was going to injure him in some way, like in an industrial accident. Because this is his job. His job is to fight in this game. That's the intro explained, I feel, in a full and frank and informative way. We have many game modes in this game, but I haven't got my save file with all the characters unlocked. Maybe I'll go back and load that save file. But you can see there, we've got a roster of lovely characters to play, each with their own styles, and which is, you know, really amazing when you consider how this game came about. It's a launch title really for the Dreamcast, or launch window I think they call it these days, and it really put Sega's Virtua Fighter 3 a bit to shame with just the amount of content this game's got in it. And from what I've heard through the grapevine, there we go, we've loaded the extra title screen. This game was made in 6 months or so. Look at all these extra characters, beautiful. So that's pretty damned impressive. I mean, they did have the PlayStation game to work from, I guess. But when you look at the visual standard, the quality of the audio, the quality of the gameplay, this is a monumental achievement in video games. In 1999, this blew everybody's balls off. No one had any trousers left after playing this game. The trousers were shredded from your body. Your balls were blowing. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What we've got is a 1v1 arcade fighting game with 60 frames per second, high-res visuals. There was nothing in the home available at this time that looked this good, and people still didn't bother buying a Dreamcast because, you know, they were told the PlayStation 2 was going to blow the freaking thing out of the water. And, you know, I'm not saying the PlayStation 2 was bad, it obviously wasn't, but the Dreamcast I mean, it was out 2 or 3 years before the PlayStation, possibly 2 years, and came out in 1998. And people should have just bought one and just waited for the PS2 to come out, shouldn't they? It was a console that was less than 200 quid. It had Soul Calibur, which was, from memory, because I did buy the PAL Dreamcast when it came out. Soul Calibur was like 35 quid, the console was like 179. And you were getting like a better than arcade experience. It was freaking awesome. And this game, to this day, is still impressive visually, when taken into account that it's running on a Dreamcast, obviously. It still has lovely animation, the gameplay is slick as fudge. You've got an amazing roster of characters, you've got great locations, you've got gameplay systems up the wazoo. What is there not to like about Soul Calibur? And they aced it with this game. I mean, the Soul Calibur franchise exists to this day. I don't think the gameplay's necessarily being bettered than this version. It's changed, but this version still is a beautifully playable arcade romp. The visuals have got more complicated and more detailed as the years passed, but this is still a looker. It's still a cool game. If someone was going to say, could you describe what a video game is to me, I might describe Soul Calibur to them, because this has everything. This game is a freaking 10 out of 10 game, and I think even back in the day, I think people realised that. Why people didn't buy a Dreamcast just to play this game, I don't know. Maybe it was the promise of a DVD player built into a PS2, unsure. But this is superb, and you can buy this game for about 10 to 15 quid these days. Especially on Japanese format. I mean, I'm playing the Japanese one here. Don't know how much the PAL one is, probably a bit more. But for that 15 quid, you get amazing, genre-defining, and kind of like the best game on the Dreamcast, maybe. Although that's some stiff competition as well, because the Dreamcast is freaking amazing. It's just a brilliant game, and everybody who's involved in this needed to have some sort of massive bonus, a big pat on the back, probably the freedom of Tokyo. I don't know where this game was made. They should have the town that they were brought up in. They should have had the freedom of the town, the freedom to run sheep through the middle of the town centre. Yoshimitsu, the absolute pillock. Because everybody involved with this knocked this out of the bloody park. I love this game. I think this game's amazing. And if you don't, then you're wrong. And that's what I've got to say about that. Grabbed him, pummeled him in the face with the pommel of my sword. Ridiculous. There's so much content in this game. It's amazing that they did this in 6 months. Like, incredible. I think people, when this came out, sort of whinged that the mission mode didn't give your characters extra weapons. There was a minor gripe there. I think there was a few 9 out of 10 kind of reviews. But I don't think anybody rated this less than 9. If they did, they were idiots. And they probably still feel the shame of it to this day. And there's so much content, and like the different characters have a different play style. Maxie's your button masher. Siegfried is your bully character, really. Yeah, you can master lots of different techniques with the different characters just because they're so different. You've got the 8-way run. It was the first time an 8-way run was properly implemented in the game, I feel. Double tap up and down. Yeah, there's loads of little details as well, like there's the raindrops on this stage, as you can see them coming down and making little splashes on the floor there. You got the leaves on Zhang Hua's stage casting shadows as they flutter into the view. Oh, it's beautiful. And with the Dreamcast being VGA compatible, if you had the VGA cable back in the day and a capable monitor, this game was razor bloody sharp. Oh, it was a thing of beauty. It still is. I still would call this a nice looking game, even by today's standards. It's just got a nice balance of elements. I mean, nothing in it is like photoreal, but who gives a shit about that? This is a video game. A perfect goddamn video game. Full of amazing stuff. Go and get yourself a Dreamcast. Turn this video off right now. Go and get yourself a Dreamcast. Get yourself a copy of Soul Calibur. Play it solidly for a month. And tell me that it isn't one of the greatest games created in the 1990s. If not, maybe it's definitely the best fighter, maybe? I don't know, that's a strong statement, because we've got Street Fighters in there. 3D fighter, definitely, I would say. Oh my god, this game's amazing. Namco were really at the top of their game in the 90s and the early 2000s, and this game shows that. It's just brilliant. I can't say enough superlatives about this game. I'm just going to run. My brain is probably trying to process more superlatives right now, and I can't get them out. If Technical Guy was here, Technical Guy would tell you about things like texture resolution and frame rates, VGA outs, kind of interlacing, but he's not here, so let's all be thankful for that. Look at that snake thing in the background. Crazy, huh? It's like a snake, half man. And that one's got a scythe. He's like a farmer. He's gonna, after this battle's finished, he's gonna go out and cut down some corn. Oh, this game! God damn it! Amazing. Right, after that, kind of, well, not particularly in depth, but gushing review, I'm going to clear off. Look at that, underneath the snake is like, it's glowing, like the water's flowing. Oh man, so many little details. And then we arrive at the only really sort of semi-boring background in the game. It's this one. This one's not so good. There's a Venice stage, which is not in this video, which is, well, at the time, was unbelievable. I thought it was like the most amazing thing I'd ever seen in a video game. Well, especially a fighting game. Get Mitsurugi's clothes and stuff, like the cloth sims and things. Oh man, I'm in love with this game. I love you, Soul Calibur. You're my favourite game. It's not my favourite game, but it is freaking amazing. So yeah, get on it. Get yourself a copy. Or download a ROM, you cheap mofo. Right, after that, I'm gonna go. Surah!
This victory strengthens the soul of Siegfried. You win! Versus Inferno. Battle 1, fight! Siegfried was seriously wounded, but the soul still burns. You lose. Battle 2, fight! Siegfried was seriously wounded, but the soul still burns. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The legend will never die.